Hi, I'm Ryan, I'm your Thursday, and I'm not well. I wasn't going to make a video, but I've done that before when I've not been well, and I don't think it's very fair, so I'm making the effort. Plus I'm in quite a good, happy, upbeat mood. I went and got my contact lenses today, and I can see properly for the first time in a long time. It's like seeing everything in high definition. And I went on a big book splurge, so I'm like really happy because I've got so many books to read now. And all my favourite TV shows are coming back on again. Caprica has finally started, and it has a gay character in it who is kinda in like the mafia. And I'm sure there'll be some people complaining that, oh, all the sort of gay characters in Battlestar Galactica are you know, crazy or somewhat damaged. Because in Battlestar Galactica, the lesbian character was a war criminal. Then you had the gays, or bisexual, whatever it was, character Gaeta, who ended up leading a military coup. So there's a lot of people would be complaining about the fact that it's not positive like role models, but I think fuck it, why not have like a gay gangster or whatever? It just shows you like quite well, I was going to say well rounded, but just very three-dimensional characters. I'm so sick and tired of the gay best friend, the gay shoulder to cry on, the comic relief, all that shit. You just, you know, why can't somebody be gay and be a cunt as well? Also, Lost has started again. That looks really promising. As if anybody watches Lost, you've seen that Juliet died off in the last season, and I hope they bring her back because there's like 2 alternate realities, and the story jumps between these 2 different realities. So I hope Juliet comes back. I'm sad. Really bad news. Ugly Betty has been cancelled. I'm sure everybody knows this already, but I just found out and I am fucking livid. ABC or whoever produced it says, oh, you know, we're not renewing it because there's dwindling viewing figures. How about because you don't fucking syndicate it until about a year and a half later? It comes out in America, right? And in Britain we have to wait a long time before we get like American TV shows. We're like a year to a year and a half behind you. And it's really fucking annoying. And most people just like, well, it's out in America, I'll download it. Everybody I know downloads Ugly Betty rather than watches it on the telly, and that's why the viewing figures are probably so low. How about you do something intelligent and syndicate it all at the same time, get sent out all over the world, all at the same time, like that TV show Flash Forward did, and at least you'll get like a sort of universal and accurate response. There's always going to be people that download it, but people are more likely to watch it on the television if they don't have to wait so fucking long. I should write a letter to ABC because they're so bloody stupid. That was such a good show. I'm going to miss it. Maybe we should do an Ugly Betty tribute. Maybe the next video should all be in like ponchos or braces or something. Or we could reenact our favourite scene from Ugly Betty. I don't know, but I'm just throwing that suggestion out there. And yes, there's a question. I can't remember the username, but he asked something on the lines of what do we do when technology fails. Well, as it goes, I made this video before, like about 10 minutes before I've made this one, and there was no sound, and that happens every now and then to me. And normally I just think, fuck that, because if I do it again, it's going to seem forced, it's going to seem rehearsed. Usually I just do whatever I've got to do in one take. So normally if my technology fails, it's just, I'll try my best, but at the end of the day, it takes a lot of time to make a video for YouTube. You have to make your video, and if you're in the mood to edit, which I hardly ever do, you have to put on the Windows Movie Maker, which is shit, and it takes like about an hour to process it, and then it's about 40 minutes to upload to YouTube, and sometimes if it's too big, it fails, so it's a pain in the ass. So I do what I can within reason. Oh no. Yeah, I do what I can, but in the end, if I can't get it done, I just give up, and I give up. Also, I'm in a good mood because I've never really mentioned him on here, but my boyfriend is coming up. I've kind of been going out with him for about 3 years. He's in the army, and he used to come up like every 2 weeks, and we'd see each other at the weekend. He'd arrive like late on the Friday, and we'd have like Friday evening, all day Saturday, and then he'd leave Sunday morning. So I'd see him like for 2.5 days, or even just like 1.5 days, like every 2 weeks. And this year, well, last year, I had been seeing him even less and less and less because he was off doing army stuff in other countries, you know, to protect and serve and all that fun stuff. And I never seen him, so I was getting really fucked off with him because I'm thinking, hold on, it's you that demands the terms, you decide when you come down here. I'm waiting here like fucking War Widow, and it's just not on. I have needs as well. So I was thinking about dumping him like around Christmas time, but obviously I'm not going to dump him on Christmas because I love him to bits, but I was thinking, all the love in the world is not going to keep me warm at night, I'm sorry. So I was thinking about just ending it, but I wouldn't do that to him on Christmas. I was thinking, okay, wait till after Christmas, and then that'll be it. I'll just have to say, look, it's no work and I love you to bits, we can be friends, you know. If you need someone, come and stay with me, but I cannot be in a relationship with you. It's too hard on me. I'm too highly strung for this shit. But then every time he comes back, I just melt, and that's that. So he came back at Christmas, and he was like, "What's the matter? You're not as cuddly as you used to be." And I just said, well, I have to fucking harden up, I have to toughen up to deal with all this shit, you know. Love long distance isn't an easy thing, and I have to put up with you like saying you're going to come down and then you didn't. And it's like, I've been doing for ages, and you know, you're not giving me enough attention, and I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake, get me the violin, save it for your biography. This was when I was getting really agitated, but about 3 or 4 days into it, he kind of realised, I think he got the message that I was seriously fucked off. So anyway, that's like the rundown of what's been going on between me and my boyfriend, and everything is back to normal. Well, hopefully, and he's coming down for Valentine's Day, and we're going to eat lots of like unhealthy food and go see movies and do boyfriend stuff, so I'm looking forward to that. That's why I'm like happy. Happy Thursday.